right, guys, we are now streaming live on Facebook. I just want to say happy Thanksgiving. Time to eat. Time to eat. In a few more hours, it's time to eat. I'm so excited. Thanksgiving is one of my favorite holidays. Yes, I love to eat. For all of those that are in the US, happy Thanksgiving. Even if you
Happy
don't
Thanksgiving!
even if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, it's a happy one. It's a happy time of the year. I love the holidays. So I just want to start off with that. Thanks for everyone who was actually able to come on this live on Thanksgiving Eve. Thank you so much. We are at 347 participants and counting, not including those who are tuning in live on Facebook. If you are an SSM member, so you can get credit for today, please type your name in the chat box. It's very important to type your name in the chat box. And I decided today to do something different. I put my little head wrap on. I have on my makeup. Why? Because when you look good, you feel good, right? It's all about, and sometimes you have to, especially us women, right? Because we love to be, into ourselves sometimes. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a little something different today because I am all into me today. And that's what it's about. That's what it's about. Not only that, guys, $200,000 away from $1 million in payouts to our members. Yes, yes. I'm so listen. We just crossed 800,000. We will soon be at $1 million in payouts to our SSM members, and that is just exciting. That's just really, really exciting. A great way to go into the New Year's. And I'm just excited about what's to come because we do have, also for those that don't know, we have our VIP Access Club that's going to be coming out the beginning of December, and that's going to run for the holiday because what we want to do is motivate and encourage people, but not only that, get more people paid for the holidays because we got Christmas right around the corner and then the New Year's. And those are really big holidays, especially here in the US. And, people buy stuff for their kids, and why not have some additional cash to do so? So for those that don't know, my name is Amanda, but I'm not going to introduce myself because we have Pat who's going to come out and do the introduction. For those that don't know, Pat has been with us for a while now and doing very well with SSM. And I'm just happy that she's here to do this for us. So Pat, if you can hear me.
I'm here, Amanda.
Yes, I almost forgot, and then I remembered. I'm here.
Girl, $1 million. I was going to ask you tonight, but I can't believe it. Congratulations. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
I'm excited.
I can imagine you are just like Mrs. Santa Claus herself. All wrapped up into one, just giving out gifts. That must be such a great feeling for you.
It is. It really is.
I can imagine. Okay, well, let's start this incredible evening. First of all, I want to say on behalf of myself and our coaches at SSM, thank you all for being here, participants. And especially tonight, I want to give a warm welcome to our wonderful guests who are here on, as Amanda said, the eve of Thanksgiving. And we have a lot to be thankful this year. We really do. And as we go into this introduction, we're going to hear from Amanda Ray, this incredible, fearless leader. And I want to invite you tonight to listen from a different set of ears. What do I mean by that? This isn't your ordinary or run-of-the-mill presentation. As a matter of fact, you will not hear about compensation plan and get to go here, to come here. Mm-hmm. We don't do that, okay? What you're going to hear, especially the guest on this call tonight, what you're going to hear is a riveting story of a young lady who had a dream in her heart. Took her 5 years to go from A to where she's at today. Almost, as she said, almost $200,000 away from paying out in the field, people like me, $1 million in commission. So what does that mean for you is how I want you to listen in tonight. How could you, being part of SSM, Successful Solution Method, how could being a part of it help you and your family and your lifestyle this holiday season? Because that's what Amanda really created here, is a system unlike any other, and it's all about learning and giving. For example, for myself, I'll make it quick. I'm from New York City originally. Right now, today, I'm in Virginia, meditation retreat. And I'm here because I'm able to not have the worry of, oh, am I going to make money this week? So SSM is affording me this time to work on myself and develop my meditation skills. So with that being said, I now turn it over to our fearless leader, Amanda Ray. Thank you again all for being here. Happy Thanksgiving. And let's get to the presentation. Take it away, Amanda.
Thank you so much, Pat, and I appreciate you. And I hope you're having a great time while you're out there. I know it's just amazing.
It's incredible. It's a lot of, I'm breaking through a lot of barriers. So thank you. Thank you for giving me the pleasure of, being able to be here.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much, Pat. And guys, like she said, I'm going to take you through a presentation, something like no other, that was created from a special place in my heart because I want to see other people, especially more leaders in the online industry, because we need it. We need it. I was one of those people that was struggling. And for those that don't know my story, I started this journey in 2015. When I started looking at online opportunities, I was just basically looking for a way out. And what I want to tell you guys, just from, because, sometimes people are looking at just what they see. And if you've never seen me before, yeah, I may look well put together and I may sound well put together, but it wasn't always that way. Okay. I grew up in the hood, in the projects, and I had a really rough life. Okay. But I decided I wanted more for my children. Once I had a kid, my first kid, which was in 2007, I wanted to do something different. I didn't want to live in the projects anymore. I didn't want to be one of those parents that was depending on government assistance. I didn't want to have to bring up my child where I couldn't make certain decisions based off of how much I made. Right? Which can go, like, as an example, being able to have my kids have the certain training that they need for schooling, right? Sometimes you can't afford it. Or it's sending your kids to after school programs or summer camps, things like that. That was out of the question for me. And I said, you know what? I want to be able to do more. I didn't get on a plane until I was about 24, 25 years old. And I was scared to death because my dad, he never took us on a plane. He was scared, and we didn't have a lot of places to go. But I'm like, I want to experience that because outside of this little world that I was in, I knew that there was more. Because I seen it on TV, I seen it on YouTube, I seen it on Google. And I'm like, you know what? I want to experience that. I want to go where the palm trees is at and experience warm weather and beaches and different nationalities and different cultures, because it's a big world out there. And can I do that working a 9-to-5? Absolutely not. I'm not going to be able to do the things that I enjoy doing, working behind a desk, punching a clock until the age of 65, right? And I started looking at different opportunities on YouTube, and I started to hear people talk about affiliate marketing, multi-level marketing, living the laptop lifestyle. And I was extremely intrigued by what people had to say and how so many people was doing this. And I never heard of it until I got into my late 20s. And I'm like, what is this? And the more research that I did, I was like, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave my job. I'm going to work for myself. And I'm going to be extremely successful at doing this. Well, 2015, nothing happened. Nothing happened. I was just like spending money and I wasn't seeing any results. And I was a bit depressed because I wanted to leave my job. I was like determined, and I had already implanted in my head that, yeah, I'm going to start this online opportunity. And even if I do 20 opportunities, one of them have to work. Like there's no way I can do 20 opportunities and not one work, right? I was wrong. I did 20 opportunities, over 20 opportunities, and none of them worked. So I decided to kind of step back a little bit and figure out what it was that I was doing wrong. Mainly what it was, there was a few things, okay? The mindset, unrealistic expectations, right? Because I'm looking at all of these sales pages, and not only that, the sponsors, they're making a lot of money. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to come in, I'm going to work the system for 2 months, and I'm going to get rich. Like I'm going to make 6 figures like right now. And that wasn't the case. So unrealistic expectations. The second thing that I was doing that was wrong, that allowed me to make $0, okay, absolutely zero, was that I was bouncing around from one opportunity to the next. Every month, every 3 weeks, every 6 weeks, I was looking at something else because they were coming at me. Like once I had opted into one capture page, I mean, that took off, and I realized that in a year, I was on like 40, 50 different lists. So every day I would get up and I would have something new in my inbox that I was looking at. Okay. And then on top of that, I didn't have someone to teach me the fundamentals of what needed to be done in order to be successful. No one was telling me like, Amanda, you have to do this. You don't have to do this. You have to focus on this. This is important. This isn't important. I didn't have that. And when you don't have that, it's like you're in a like you're in the ocean. You're just like one little fish out there in this huge ocean, and you got all the sharks and everything out there, and you're just like, you feel like so alone. And I realized that there was a lot of things that I didn't know, because then in 2016 I worked on getting a mentor, and that's when I realized that there was so much that I was missing. But not only that, I had a ton of light bulb moments that led me to the success that I was looking for. Why? My mentor said, Amanda, it's not going to happen overnight. You can forget that. Okay. That's not going to happen. Secondly, you're getting all of these different sponsors, and sponsors are not going to help you to make money. The only thing a sponsor can do for you is give you an opportunity where you can go to make money. But they're not the ones that provide you with the education and give you that hand-holding that you need in order to be successful. That's not what they're there for. A sponsor, when you join an opportunity, they're there to sell you a product that you can make money with, only if you know how to make the money. It's a difference. It's a difference. And I'm going to keep saying this over and over and over again, because sometimes you have to hear it over and over again to really understand what I'm saying. A sponsor and a mentor is not the same thing. When you get into an online opportunity and you're looking for an online opportunity, a sponsor is going to give you that product that you can sell, but they're not always educated on exactly how to sell that product. That's the difference. I didn't understand that. So when a sponsor would sell me a product and then I would get back to them a month later or a week later with a question and they didn't respond, I was extremely upset. I just gave you my money. What is wrong with you? Are you guys crazy? You're all scammers. I was like going ballistic. And then my mentor said, no, you are wrong. That's not what a sponsor is there for. They're there to sell you a product. You buy the product, you make it work. You either make it work or you don't. But the mentorship is what I needed, and that's what I got in 2016. Fast forward, 2016, made my first $50,000 online in profit. I was like, you know what? I'm getting somewhere. 2017, double that. Went ahead to triple that. The rest was history. Okay. What you're going to learn today is basically the things that I've been doing for the last 5 years to produce a full-time income. 5 years. And what I can say is, as you're watching this presentation, it's not about this being hard, and it's not about this being easy. It's about being consistent, and the consistency is up to you. You can either make it harder for yourself, or you can make it easy for yourself, but you make that ultimate decision. Nobody can make that for you. I decided when I paid for my mentor, and it wasn't a lot, You know, it was enough for me to learn what I needed to learn, but I decided I am going to have tunnel vision. I'm not going to focus on anything but one thing. Once I master and really understand one thing, then I'll move on to the next. And I said, Amanda, no matter what, I put it on my wall. I'm going to work one thing for 90 days straight. It actually went past 90 days because I was so excited after 90 days that I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do another 90 days. So I had a 6-month blitz where I was actually focused on one opportunity in one way of sending traffic to what it was that I was promoting. I didn't look at a whole bunch of different stuff. I said, I'm going to just do what I'm comfortable with, what works for me. And then as I learn more over time, I will apply more. That's another thing. We're given too many options. Too many options will have you confused and all over the place. Looking at one thing this today and something else tomorrow and this thing and that thing. And then people wonder why 15 years went by and they have earned absolutely nothing online. Don't be one of those people. I'm not here to tell you that this is a get rich quick. You're going to be rich overnight. You're going to earn 6 figures in your first year. It didn't happen for me. Why would it happen for you? It doesn't work that way. You have to learn the basics of business, the basics, and then you build it up over time. I'm the type of person, I have a lot of gratitude. So no matter if I made 50 cents or $5 or $500, I was celebrating the 50 cents. That's what it takes. And a lot of us, we're not like that because we're used to getting that $300 check every week at our job, that $600 check every 2 weeks at our job. So it's like, $50 you turn, or $100, that's nothing. But think about it as you improve what it is that you're learning and you become more consistent, how those $100 can turn into thousands of dollars. That's what happened for me. I remember getting my first $1,000 payout. It took me 75 days to do it, over $1,000. But I'll never forget it. I was in my bed. The lady called me. She was from a different part of the world. It was like midnight for me. I picked up the phone. I'm like, hello? She's like, hi, I was just watching you on YouTube. Are you asleep? And I'm like, I am going to bed, but we can chat. She was like, I want to join your team. I'm like, sure. She's like, I'm going to do it. I know you're asleep, but in the morning we'll talk about it, but I'm ready to get started. Went to sleep, woke up the next day. Guess how much was in my PayPal account? $1,000. I'll never forget it. I'm like, you know what? It took me 75 days to get there, but the momentum was just like, gosh, $100 here, $200 here, $300 there, $50 here, $25 there. It just kept coming, and it all adds up over time. So what I said is, okay, at my job, I was making $2,160 after taxes, right? That's what I was getting paid at my job every month, $2,160 every month. So I'm like, even if I have a slow month and I'm making $4,000 or $3,000, that's more than what I'm making sitting behind my desk for 40 hours in a week, sometimes more than that. I was a conference coordinator where I could be working for 60 hours in a week, 65 hours in a week, right? So I'm like, this is a no-brainer. You guys got to think about it, numbers. If you're even making $3,000 at your job, $4,000, it doesn't equate to the amount of hours you're working. I got to a point in my life where literally I was working an hour to 2 hours a day online, bringing in anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 in a month, compared to working at a job for 50 hours and bringing in the same amount, no matter what. If I was working 50 hours, 60 hours, 40 hours, I was still generating the same $1,080 every 2 weeks. That's not fair. Like, listen, I'm worth more than that. Like, I know I have to be, I'm worth more than that. Now, what it is mindset. Do you feel you're worth more than that? Whatever you're making at your job right now, do you feel you're worth more than that? Type yes in the chat box. Do you feel you're worth more than that? We even have some people that their minimum wage is less than that because they're not even in the US. Okay. As an example, for those that don't know, I travel to Jamaica a lot. I'm really close with a young lady that I met out there. And I said, what is your minimum wage out here? I want to know. Guys, I fell out the chair. I couldn't believe it. Minimum wage, $300 a month. Excuse me? I told her she needs to get a laptop immediately. She needs to get a laptop immediately. She was a waitress at one of the restaurants I used to go to. And she's like, we're talking. I gave her a ride home because they have to, after they work, they go and stand on the road and try to hitch a ride. And she was getting off and I was leaving. And I said, I'll give you a ride. No problem. Don't worry about it. And actually, we wound up being good friends. But $300 a month? Excuse me? When you can get a laptop and some Wi-Fi and do some online work and make way more than that, that's ridiculous. And of course, the cost of living is a bit different out there, but still $300 is not a lot of money. In some places, that's not even giving you electricity. Some places not even giving you a bathroom. They go to the outside of their house to use the bathroom because they can't afford to get a place with a bathroom or with electricity. Guys, we got to do better. We got to do better. That breaks my heart. Like, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. But enough about me because it's all about you. But I just wanted to share with you guys some of the things that I've experienced, but not only that, what other people have experienced. And that's why SSM was created. SSM was not created because I needed the money. Okay. But, you know, this has just been, we're not even close to a year. May will make 1 year for SSM. It was created because we need more leaders in the industry. We need an opportunity where people are allowed to win without feeling the pressure of having to sell. And we need a community where people uplift one another and help one another in order to be successful, especially for those who want it. That's what it's all about. Learning how to build a business the right way so that every 6 months, every 3 months, every year, you're not starting from scratch because you built it up the wrong way. That's what I did. In the beginning, I was promoting each and every opportunity. So when people would see me coming, they would run the other way. That's not the right way to build a business. That does not make you money. So what we want to do is we want to build it the right way, lay the foundation so that a year from now, 2 years from now, you have something that is extremely explosive that you can share with your kids, your grandkids, your nieces, your nephews. Listen, my daughter, she listens to me so much. One day she took my phone, we were on vacation, and did an entire video about lotions. I bought these lotions. She opened up each lotion and smelled it and introduced herself. And guys, I was just like so impressed. And she knew what to do because she listens to mommy all the time. She's 6 years old. What each lotion smelled like, what store we bought it from, how much it costs, all of this stuff. If you can teach your family, friends, how to do this, they will never have to worry about, and it's more than enough money to go around. Billion-dollar industry. We are just a drop in the bucket as far as what's out there. This will never be saturated. Never. 200,000 people per day are looking to leave their job. 200,000. People are online every day looking at something to help them, whether it's to supplement the income that they currently have or in addition to the income that they currently have. That's a fact. I was that person. I said, I'm not going to do this. I cannot sit here every year and worry about where I'm going to get additional income from or get another job. Another job was out of the question. I'm not working more than 60 hours. That's not going to work. But then I said, I want to take a vacation. My vacations was, okay, I got a week off. I'm going to go to doctor's appointments and dental exams and maybe the park, a movie theater. I couldn't go get on a plane and go to Jamaica and go to Costa Rica and go visit Florida. And I couldn't do any of that. I didn't make enough money for that. So what we want to do is we want to have the proper training that's necessary in order to be successful. We want the mentorship that's necessary in order to be successful. And then we want an opportunity that can work for anyone that applies what it is that we teach. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. So we're going to move ahead into this presentation. I'm not going to keep you long because we are definitely going to try to enjoy our Thanksgiving. Yes, I lost weight just for Thanksgiving. Yes, I did. So I want to be able to eat. Let's go ahead and open this up. So again, a business model that works for anyone that uses it. We have the proof that it works. We have a Facebook group with over 11,000. I think we just crossed 11,000 people in our, yes, 11,200 people are in our Facebook group currently. This is an international business, okay? International, guys. What is it all about? Again, a business model that allows you to earn while you learn. The platform was created mainly for people to experience earning an income while building a work from home business. Because most of the opportunities that we get into, we're learning something, but we're hardly earning anything. Sometimes some of the things that we're learning, we don't understand, or we don't know how to apply it. That's not going to help you to be successful. You have to know what you're doing, why you're doing it, and how to do it correctly, consistently. Okay, let's go over how to turn this educational platform into a sustainable long-term business from home. We will discuss the tasks that we complete and how our members are incentivized through their efforts. And again, I'm going to say that these are people who are using this educational platform consistently, not once in a while, not when they feel like it, but consistently, because it takes consistency in order for you to be successful. Guys, that's with anything. Like I tell people all the time, it's just like if you want to lose weight, right? It's not going to happen overnight. It happens over time. If you want to be a doctor, it doesn't happen overnight. It happens over time. If there's anything that you want to do, if it comes too easy, it's not worth it. Because most of the time, if it comes too easy, it's not going to last. You have to be willing to put in the work and the effort in order to be successful. So most of the challenges that people face is wasting time with opportunities that don't work, or they're given false promises or unrealistic expectations. Okay. We have a lot of people who don't earn anything at all. They come into the online space. 97% of the people who are in an online opportunity earn less than $500 for the year. That's not going to allow you to leave your daytime job. If you have earned over $500 within a year with an opportunity, you're getting somewhere. If it's not consistent, then you have work to do. That's why we have SSM. A lot of people need to learn certain skill sets that you cannot develop quickly. Those skill sets are, as an example, how to build an email list, how to set up an autoresponder, how to set up a funnel, how to set up a high converting sales page, how to run traffic. These are all things that take time to learn. You cannot learn them overnight. Sometimes it may take years in order to apply these skill sets, understand how they work, and be able to use them successfully. So what we do in our trainings, we teach people step by step in little small bite-sized pieces, the things that are most important to do first, and then learn how to apply the more difficult things as you become, what's the word I'm looking for? As you become comfortable with the things that you already know. So as a newbie or someone who has never made money online before, you don't want to come into the online space and have to learn how to create a high converting funnel in order to get paid. That takes a lot of testing, time, and education. By the time you learn how to do that, you're going to be so worn out, you're not going to want to even keep going to try to make the money. Again, we have traffic that never converts. People don't understand how traffic works. How often do you get traffic? Where did traffic come from? How to get people in front of your opportunity that's interested in what you have. That takes time to learn. You want to be with an opportunity that can get you the traffic, that understands traffic, and the traffic is already there. Because again, traffic is a skill set. It took me years to really understand it and narrow it down and figure out what I was doing wrong. A lot of testing, a lot of money, a lot of these things, knowing where to go, where not to go. It takes time. And then if you have a person out there that's looking to build a business and they go through any of these things in the beginning of their journey, they are going to quit. And that's why we have people that end up in multiple opportunities and have made absolutely $0. That's what happens. I remember being in an opportunity where I put out hundreds of dollars and I was selling a product that was worth only $7 for each person that gets in. So even if I got in 10 people, I only made $70. And 10 people can take over a week, maybe 2, maybe 3 weeks. It's the wrong opportunity. I don't want an opportunity where I'm busting my butt to make $7 for each person that comes into the opportunity. That's not how you get out of your daytime job. So what we want to do is teach people how to overcome these challenges. How do we overcome these challenges? We have a community of support. Someone you can reach out to if you have a question where it's not taking months to get an answer back, weeks to get an answer back over something simple like how to get a domain name, right? What do I do? I don't know what to do. You got to wait. You get into another opportunity, wait in 3 weeks to just get some type of support. We want a platform where you can start earning while you are building the business. So it's not taking you 3 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years, just to see some type of return on your investment. Guys, one of the things that I can honestly say is that with all of the people that I've dealt with over the years, it's not that they're not willing to do the work. They just don't know what to do. So if you give somebody the blueprint and show them exactly what to do, if they want it bad enough, they're going to do it. They just need to know what to do. That's it. I was that person. Just tell me what to do. I told my mentor that. Just tell me. I don't care about everything else that happened. Just tell me what to do. I'm ready. And he told me exactly what to do. I didn't add my own stuff. If I ever thought of something, I didn't just go and do it. I would go back to him and say, I came up with this idea. Is that good? He said, no, I wouldn't do that. That's kind of what you're doing right now works. I said, okay, no problem. Let's go on to the next, right? So knowing what to do will speed up your results. I'm the type of person, just tell me what to do. If I want it bad enough, I'm going to just do it. That's the type of person that I am. So what we want to do is give people the blueprint. We want people to know exactly what to do and how to do it so that they can start to see success. But not only that, going back to the community, when you see other newbies in there, other struggling marketers who are actually getting paid, what is that going to do? It's going to encourage you to work harder, but encourage you to stick around because now you have more drive that your success is soon to come if you stick with it. That's another reason we have the community, because nobody wants to just see the top earners winning. It looks better and it feels better when you see other people that are just like you who are also winning. It gives you hope, it gives you encouragement, and it allows you to keep pushing forward. And that's extremely important. We need traffic that converts. We have a lot of traffic. Guys, 11,000 people in a group, it's nothing to sneeze at. When you have thousands of people watching you on Facebook, that's nothing to sneeze at. When you have thousands of subscribers on YouTube, nothing to sneeze at. We have people who are pre-qualified that are looking at what we have. Pre-qualified. That means that they're interested in what we have. We're just waiting on them to make a buying decision. And that's way better than any click you can ever buy. When you have people that watch you on webinars, they see the banners around, they see people winning in the Facebook group, nothing beats that. Proof, nothing beats that. We're all affiliate marketers. We're all here to win. We're all here to earn more money. So what is going to draw people to an opportunity? When other average people like them are actually winning. That trumps all. And guys, sometimes people feel like, oh, nobody's going to look at me. It's only $100 or $200 or $300. That's a lot of money for someone who's making less than $500 in a year. And then think about it. If that's where you're at now, think about where you can be 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months from now, if you stay consistent. All it starts is with making that first $50. That's all you need to start. Guys, it's nothing like a feeling of getting online and having somebody sign up with you and you getting paid. It's nothing like it. It's nothing like being able to get with like-minded people that are here to uplift you, empower you, motivate you. It's nothing like it. It's not happening. No, guys, there's no other training. There's no other platform where you can tell me, and you could tell me if I'm wrong, that gives you mindset, live trainings where you can ask questions and you get your answer. That has a Facebook group with 11,000 people who are inspiring one another, has a Telegram chat where people are inspiring and motivating one another, that have other 6-figure and 7-figure earners that come into the platform and do trainings. I haven't seen many out there.
I got you.
That's extremely important for your success. Extremely important. So again, yep, we have live webinars, live trainings, okay, where we keep people up to date on what's going on. But not only that, we also have onboarding sessions where we have one of our success coaches come out and speak about what it is that we do and really touch on the things that you need in order to be successful. The reason why, we don't want anyone to be left behind. We don't want someone saying that they don't understand, they didn't get the information. So we go over this stuff over and over and over again so that people are getting the information that they need in order to be successful. That's extremely important. So we want to talk about our powerful and unique platform. Again, Facebook group is now over 11,000 people. You can enter the Facebook group for free. It's a public group. All you have to do is request to be added, and you'll see where we are highly engaged in the Facebook group. Members can be incentivized even if they don't make direct sales. We have a checklist, step-by-step instructions on what to do, traffic that converts through organic methods, live trainings, live webinars, and it's extremely beginner friendly. Teamwork makes the dream work. We move as one, okay? We don't do this alone. It's hard to do it alone. When you're fighting with yourself at night, wondering if you're doing the right thing, if you made the right decisions, you want to know. If you're doing something wrong, you want to know. So we move as one because we are powerful as one. Yes, The marketing gurus, the sharks, the people who have been out here for a while that have a following, they can do it alone. They already built it up. But if you don't have that and you're not earning consistently, you can do so faster by moving as a team. Successful Solution Method is a program that gives back to our members, pumping payouts to those who are completing the task consistently. It's going to help you to stop chasing prospects and to help you get rid of the tire kickers. Okay, and we're going to talk about that. We are unique because we don't focus on selling. We are noticed because of the approach. We have highly targeted traffic. It's more than just the money. The results are consistent. It's a hands-on approach. We are a community that are highly engaged and growing. We teach people how to grow a business online the right way. What you learn will allow you to earn online for years to come. So I'm going to stop really quick and just talk about giving back to our members. How did we cross $800,000 in payouts? The owner decided not to be cheap. So as an example, somebody come in, they buy a $500 package. Normally they'll get paid half, the other half goes to the owner. With SSM, we don't do that. $250 goes to the person, that's the sponsor. The other $250 is split amongst the members, those who are completing the task. So what is that going to do? It's going to motivate and encourage people to keep going if they are getting paid while they're building their business. Now, one of the things I want to say, it's about consistency. If you're the type of person that comes in and you're kind of in and you're out, you're all over the place, you're promoting this along with your Forex, along with your Bitcoin, along with your other opportunity that you love, with your shoe store that's online, with your Shopify store, this may not be for you. You cannot come into this opportunity and have one foot in and the other foot out, and then you're complaining about why you didn't get paid for your task. Then when a success coach looks at your page and what you've been up to, you're all over the place. That's not going to help you to build a business. I tell people all the time, if you are an accountant, if you have your own accounting firm business or whatever, you don't have to have that on your page in order to get clients. All you need is you. That's it. I tell people this all the time. Brand yourself. Brand you. Because at the end of the day, if you're branding yourself, no matter when you decide to change opportunities, change what you want to do, you have a following that will follow you. They're not following the opportunity. Stop trying to chase people. People are trying to spam people their links. People are spamming me their links. Why are you doing that? If you presented yourself the right way, you wouldn't need to spam your link because people will be coming to you. Like I said before, when you want to eat McDonald's, Ronald McDonald doesn't come and knock on the door. Do you want a cheeseburger today? That never happens. We go out there, we get in a car, and we drive to McDonald's and go through the drive-thru. So let's stop doing business backwards and get smarter at what it is that we're doing. You don't want to build it where you're chasing people down and you're frustrated because they're not responding and because they didn't want to join your business. Now you have an attitude. There's more than enough people. You just have to do it the right way. The right way is branding yourself. Being attractive enough for people to come knocking your door down. The McDonald's commercials is attractive enough for me to get in a car and spin my butt over to get a Big Mac. Right or wrong? When you want that favorite shoe that came out and you see the shoe in Macy's on a commercial or in the magazine, what do? You get in a car because it's attractive enough. They don't have to come knocking on the door and say, guys, do you want to come buy a shoe from Macy's today? That never happens. Just really think about that when you're doing business. Think about what you're doing. Is that happening to you? How many people you block because they've spammed you their link? Soon as you make them your friend on Facebook, you hit the friend button. Oh, you got to take a look at my opportunity. I've been in this multi-million-dollar opportunity. It's going to change your life. All you need to do is come up with, what do you do? What's the first thing you do? Because I know what I do. Hit the block. Nobody wants to be sold anything. Nobody wants to be sold anything. We make a buying decision when we're ready, no matter what it is. Car, house, cheeseburger. Because I love cheeseburgers. Car, house, cheeseburgers. We all make the decision, the buying decision, when we're ready. It's a fact. So don't be one of those people. You don't have to do that. So what we're going to do is talk about the different levels that we have, okay? With SSM, we have a total of 5 levels. We have the bronze package, which is a one-time payment of $125. These are all one-time payments. We have the silver package, which is $325. The gold package, which is $500, platinum, which is $1,000, and diamond, which is $2,000. Now remember, all of these packages are educational digital products that you're paying for. Depending on what level you come in at, you're getting more education on just how to move faster and how to speed up your results. So if you're one of those people, you're like, listen, my job is ending in 3 months. I need to be aggressive. You may want to come in at the higher levels. If you are here and you're not here to play games, you're not here to, oh, I'm going to just give it a try. I'm going to just see what happens, right? If you're an action taker, you may want to come in at one of the higher levels. If you're a person that you're really living paycheck to paycheck, but you want to make a difference within your life, maybe you got kids, you can't really afford it, come in where you fit in. Maybe it's at the lower levels. The only thing that's going to determine what you make is how much of the training you actually apply. If you come in at a lower level and someone come in at a higher level than you, you're not going to miss out on the commission. That doesn't determine what you get paid. What does determine is what package you get and how much of the educational platform you decide to use. Okay, that's the only thing that matters. So what we're going to do really quick, guys, and don't get off yet. I just want to talk about, because everybody likes to leave at the end once they see testimonies. December, we are having VIP Access Club for SSM members, okay? We are going to have $5,000 giveaway, okay? It's going to be educational materials, and also we're going to give away banners, for those that know what that means, to our SSM members. It's going to run from December 7th through December 21st. You will be paid in time for Christmas. We are only opening the doors to 100 SSM members so that everybody gets enough to have a really nice Christmas, okay? If you're thinking about becoming a member with SSM, all you need to do is get back to the person that invited you. That's it. Pick their brain a little bit. Don't stress them out with 1,000,001 questions, especially if you know you're not going to do anything. Pick their brain a little bit, get the link, and get started. Okay? Don't ask the crazy questions. We got people asking crazy questions. How much can I make in 30 days? Nobody knows that. We don't know who you are. We don't know how much work you're going to come in and do. We don't know that. Some people come in and they don't get started for 3 months. Some people come in, we hear from them once a day, and then for the other 6 days, they done disappeared. We don't know. Only you know. Only you know. If you're consistent, you apply what you learn, there's no way you can fail. It's fail proof, fail proof. But you have to be consistent. If you're coming into this program to make money to pay your rent next week, this is not the program for you. If you're coming in because your car payment is due next month and you don't have enough money, so you're going to come in and pay $125 and come up with the $800 by doing tasks, this is not the program for you. This is for real business people that are looking to build a long-term business, a business. You don't build a business in 30 days. You don't join an opportunity to pay your rent next week. First of all, that's crazy as I don't know what. Second of all, it's unrealistic. And third of all, it's just not right. That's not why you come into an opportunity. I don't care what, listen, now we're going to do some training. I don't care what opportunity it is. That's not why you join an opportunity. People, there's real money to be made. There's real people out there that are ready. They're waiting for you to share your opportunity and what you have to offer. You just have to be in it, and you have to be committed to the opportunity and what it is that you're learning. That's all it takes. When I sat down and I realized that I was all over the place, because that's just, I got a little bit of that in my personality. I said, Amanda, no, you're not going to do this. Yep, that's what I said to myself. You're going to focus on one thing. You're going to listen to what this man tell you to do, and you're going to do it. And that's what I did. And I'll never forget when I went to the mailbox and had my first $75 check. It wasn't $1,000, but listen, give me a couple of those, 3, 4, 5 of those checks every week. I'll be happy. That's where it starts, a little bit at a time. In our trainings, we do go over why a lot of people are failing, how not to be that person month after month, year after year. You don't want to be that person. So what we're going to do really quick is move on to testimonials. And we're going to close out. I'm trying not to keep you guys for long. We're about to be at 1 hour and 6 minutes. Okay, so there was a young lady that said she wanted to do a testimonial, and her name, gosh. Oh, I'm so bad with names. Oh, what is her name? It's like right there, but I can't think of it. Okay, we're going to move on. It's going to come to me. Monica. Hit the unmute button, Monica.
Oh, here I am. That was some fire you threw down, Amanda. I'm saying you've got, guys, I'm over 4 months in. Okay. I'm sitting here with freaking tears in my eyes. Are you ready to cry? No? Yeah?
Oh, no, not today, Monica.
No,
I
you're gonna
can't
make it fun today. Guys, if you have been lost and distraught and feeling like no matter what you do, you're spinning your wheels and you can't make $50. It's where I was 4.5 months ago. In that time, I remember 2 days in, and simply by watching the first couple of training videos that Amanda gave me, I applied exactly what she told me. I didn't overthink it. I just applied exactly what she told me, and I had somebody ask me for my link. That same day, Amanda sent me my first purple banner for $50. And I don't know if she remembers this, but I sent her a voicemail bawling my eyes out because I was like, this little shift made a world of difference. I cry all day, every day. I'm covered in goosebumps. I help celebrate everybody's success. I'm a big part of SSM. I'm all in. And as Amanda just said in her presentation, you can't be in or out. You can't be tippy-toeing in, tippy-toeing out. It's fine to have multiple streams of income, guys, but you need to focus in on one. This one here is going to give you the strategies and structure you need, regardless of what you decide to build in the future. So when you stay focused, Nothing but amazingness happens. I'm at 10 grand, you guys. $10,000 in just over 4 months. I was going to have to go get a freaking job at 50 years old in the middle of COVID. What was I going to do? Work at McDonald's? Because that's about all that's out there right now. So Amanda, from the bottom of my heart, you've changed my life. I am so honored and blessed to not just be a part of SSM as following your structure, as you know I do, but I also get to help coach. I get to help inspire, and I'm forever grateful. I'm done.
Thank you, Monica. Like I said before, guys, it's more about just the money. It's also a movement. It's also a movement. When you think your back is against the wall and you can't see the end of the tunnel, you don't know what's going to happen. You have to just step out with a leap of faith. That's all it takes. A leap of faith. So many people lost hope and faith in themselves because they've been in so many programs or they just at a job they don't like. You don't have to be that person. People are coming in 100%, no doubt, are applying themselves and are seeing results that they've never seen before with any opportunity out there. Yes, sometimes we push you out of your comfort zone, but listen, that's what it takes. Too many people are in their comfort zone, and that's why they're not making any money. You have to be willing to do the work. Stay focused, apply yourself. That's all it takes. Like she said, who want to go out and get a job working at McDonald's during COVID, having to do the things that they don't want to do? You have to be willing to step outside of your comfort zone. Yes, I push people all the time. I wouldn't be me if I didn't do that. I keep it real. I'm an honest person. So all you have to do is be willing to do the footwork. That's it. Yeah, I'm ugly crying. I'm ugly crying right now. Yep. But I appreciate you, Monica. You know why? And not only just Monica, all of the people out there that are getting payments weekly, bi-weekly. You guys are the ones who push me to keep going and moving forward. If it wasn't for you guys, I don't know, like this is not just a online business for me. This is a passion. This is a passion, guys. I'm extremely passionate about what I do. Extremely. And I just want people to be successful. If it wasn't for my mentor, someone that believed in me, when I didn't believe in myself, what did I think about? And I'm going to be honest right now. I had a problem with my hair. I had a problem with my teeth. I had a problem with just being black, feeling like, because I'm black, will people listen to me? I'm being honest. I'm from the hood. Do I sound professional enough for people to follow me? Sometimes feeling too fat. But somebody believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. That's what it takes. So if you're in an opportunity where you have a person that really cares about you being successful, why not take that opportunity and run with it? Someone that believes in you. Because I tell people this all the time, no matter where you are, no matter where you came from, there's somebody out there looking to connect with you. And it's not just one person. I remember a guy telling me this. He said, Amanda, I went to a conference one year. I met a guy. He joined one opportunity. He said that one man purchased an opportunity with me almost every single year that made me over $10,000, $15,000 every year. Just one person, one man that loved him, believed in him, and was there with him through everything. One person. And you're going to have more than one person that believes you, that trusts you, that love you, that care about you, that want to follow you. That's all it takes. It's not about how much you make. I didn't make nothing when I came out and started my journey. I wasn't making money. I was just being me. That's all I had, was just me. Me, my integrity, my loyalty, a story. What am I? A single mom, 2 kids from the hood who made it. A story. That is powerful in itself. We all have a story. That's all you need. People are trying to reinvent the wheel, people are not going to do nothing with me because I haven't made no money. Nobody comes in online, hardly, it's a small percentage that come online and already have made money, an extremely small percentage. Everybody comes from nothing and build it up to something. 6-figure earners didn't come online and was 6-figure earners their first year, their first 6 months, they built it up. So all I'm asking for people to do is to trust the process. It's a process. It's a business. Trust the process. Be committed. Marry the process. And you will see the results. Monica, I'm going to get you because I told you not to make me cry. I'm going to get you. I'm going to move on and have one more testimonial, and we're going to move on. One more. I want to ask, is Maria Powers here? If you can hit the unmute button. Hi, Maria. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
I want you to just come out and give people your testimony, because I love what you have to say, and I want people to hear it.
Yes, I was working as a CNA for 15 years. I'm a very consistent person, when it gets to work. And it took me, Amanda, like, I think 2 weeks when I made my $50, my first $50. And after that 2 weeks, I quit my job. And I say, you know what, baby, to my husband, I say, I just made my $50. And I say, I'm so grateful. It can be like just $50, but I was so grateful, Amanda, because to make $50 at my job, it took me to take care of the patient, okay, to clean their homes, to do their errands, shopping, to make $50 in 5 hours. So much work. And not only that, I mean, the amount of the stress that I had, because you're dealing with people, that they are in a lot of medication, stuff like that, and you have to deal with it. Okay? And because I like to take care of people. I really care about people. But it was affecting me because, their condition, and I got attached them, too close to them, that I didn't want to leave them because many of them didn't have a family here. So I wanted to stay there, but at the same time, I said, you know what? I really care about people, but my dreams are getting behind. I want to stay home with my family. And you know what, Amanda? I was making almost not even $200 a week because I went part-time because the stress, okay, that was created on me. And I said, I'm gonna go part-time. And so I started working 23 hours. And still, I said, this is not for me anymore. I want to stay home. I want to stay with my husband. I want to stay with my son because he's at homeschooling now. And when I made my first $50, it was like, wow. I said, at the same time, I was thinking, well, it's just $50. I said, no, hold on a minute, wait a minute. It took me that many work to make $50. That much work. Cleaning, take care of the patient, going out for the errands, the grocery, and all that kind of stuff, you know. And I mean, I love it because I like to help people, like I say, but at the same time, it was a lot of work for me, a lot of stress. And like I just said, it's not just about the money; it's how you make the money, how you make it, what it takes to make that $50. Okay, so what it took me to get to make that $50 is stay home with my family. Okay, in my house, 2 hours of work online. I can do it outside. You know, in my hammock, sitting in my hammock. That's the beauty of the online business. You know how much you make at the beginning is just the way you made that money. And my experience was like yours. I mean, I joined so many different opportunities. I mean, there were so many of them, but no one it helped me to brand myself. No one. They were just sponsors, okay? Just sponsors. And they were supporting you maybe for 3 days, giving you likes, 3 likes, and then they were gone. They were totally gone. So I say, how can I do this? Because this is how I want to work. I want the laptop lifestyle. That's what I want. I mean, I want it so bad, Amanda. I was, oh my God, I want the laptop lifestyle. I see people on the beach with a computer, you know, with their phone and making money. I said, well, how can I do it, please? So that's when I found SSM. And you know what? I have so many reasons why, or excuses, let's say excuses for not joining SSM, because people go sometimes like, I don't have enough money to join a program. I say, guys, I was making $185 per week. $185. My husband is not like, well, maybe her husband has a nice job and make, no, that's not my case either. He's on Social Security and we made it happen. Is how bad do you want it? Where there is a will, there is a way. There is a way. Now, I made what, $4,000 so far? In only 3 months, and money gonna be 4 months the next month. Just 3 months. And I went to Diamond. So with that little bit of money that I used to make from my job, and from my husband's paycheck, the Social Security paycheck, which is not much, we made it happen. But because it was, you know, that feeling that you say, this is the right place to be at. SSN is the right program. And when I started, I said, yeah, that's what I was looking for. That's exactly what I was looking for. And it's that feeling, you know, they say, you know what, quit your job, just go. This is what you were looking for. This is what you need. Stay home with your family. That's how it happened.
Well, thanks so much. I appreciate that. And listen, she took what she had and made it work. $4,000 in I couldn't believe it, 3 months.
Yes. It's gonna be 4 months. The next month, I think the 3rd.
It'll be four months.
4 months, yes.
Well, congratulations to you. And I'm glad to have you with us. I love you, Maria. I love your story. And not only that,
I love the community.
Yes.
That's another thing, Amanda. I didn't have that before, the support for the people.
Mhm.
I was totally alone. So
Yeah.
the community, that's a big part of the online business. Nobody works alone. No one. You
Yep.
always have somebody behind you, supporting you, mentor, coaches, and the community. You cannot do anything alone. You can't. It's
Mhm.
not possible.
Yep. And that always helps. That always helps.
Oh,
So
yes.
thanks so much, Maria. And
Yes.
guys, we still have 400 people on the webinar tonight. 400 people. Okay. So I just want to say, everyone enjoy your Thanksgiving. Um, enjoy your weekend. I want everyone to really be inspired. The stories you heard today, and not only that, from our the testimonials out there, they're real. These are real people, and we are definitely a movement. We're going to keep pushing forward. So I want everybody to enjoy their Thanksgiving, stay inspired, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys next week, same time, same place. Have a good night, guys. Love you guys.